This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Temple Owls and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Mason. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. There's some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And this offense right away creating on the first drive an explosive play on the ground. They wanted to get the ground game going the second play. Not only do they get it going, it goes a long way, all the way to the house, and they take the early lead in this football game.
On the return, it's Garcia. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Left side, it's Bernard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
On the run, it's Bernard. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score. They get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. Right side, it's Clark. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Owls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hardy. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Look out! Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He wants to throw it again. Firing toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Bernard. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback changing the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short, and what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Chase. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Smith takes the handoff. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This time they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Running inside. It's Mason. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Going to the ground. Driven back.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
The play fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Bermudez. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. I'm not sure he was going to be able to do much with that anyway. They take the grounding call, and they'll try to pull it out of the fire on 3rd and goal. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. The handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run it. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw for it. Left side, it's Bernard. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Under pressure. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Second and long here. The snap sets up to throw. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Quick give. It's Bernard. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down to the air. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It's down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Fires on the move. He's got an open man.
Gain of 20. That's a first down for the offense.
The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Clark. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Bernard. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got an alley. He'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 17, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Volunteers in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now. Dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Mason. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. On play action. Rush right in his face. He's got it on the move. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Bermudez. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Temple. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. This is a huge drive for this offense. Down 21-3. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Motion from the wide out. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wide out. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him again. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mason. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. The give is to Smith. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Gets a hand in there.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Out wide left, it's Clark. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Needs it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Tight end now in motion. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Sees some running room. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Out wide right, it's Clark. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking to throw. Makes a catch. Breaks. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Garcia. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Here comes the heat, and he never had a chance.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Keeps it moving. It's Farrell. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking down the middle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up 2nd down.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught over the middle, it's Garcia. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. First down, 10 yards to go. Smith takes the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Right back to it. Drag down.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Plows his way ahead. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Uh-oh, look out. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done.